Time now for Better Money Boston. Joel Johnson is managing partner at Johnson Brunetti. Joel, when we think about retirement, it sure does seem overwhelming. Where do we start? How do we plan?
Well, it's important, and the great question is, where do I start? And you want to think of your retirement as having different years towards retirement. So you should start planning to take certain steps at certain times, getting close to that countdown to retirement, right? 5 years, 3 years, 1 year, and so on.
Let's start at 5 years. What should we be thinking about?
So what you need to be thinking about at 5 years is choosing that exact target date as close as you can so that you can start to plan that income plan, and you've got to catch up on your savings. Try to get rid of debt, catch up on your savings, make sure you're on track.
Okay, roll up your sleeves,
Roll
right?
up the sleeves, yeah.
All right, so what about when we're 3 years out?
Yeah, so 3 years out, we're getting close to the time. You should probably create a budget, and you've got to develop an income plan. Figure out where that income stream is going to come from. Will it come from Social Security? Will it come from pension income? Are you going to inherit some income? Do you have a brokerage account? Do you have an IRA? Got to plan out where you're going to get income from. You shouldn't just take it from every source. There's got to be a strategic plan to that income.
Okay, now it gets exciting. When we're a year out from retirement, what should we be doing?
So when you're a year out, there's a couple things. First of all, before you even get to the finances, you've got to think about the emotional impact of retirement. What are you going to do after you retire? But then in addition to that, when it comes to our money, you've got to think about creating your retirement paycheck. You want that check to start the day you walk out of your workplace, and you've got to activate some healthcare coverage. Figure out, what do I need for healthcare? Kind of go into this investigation phase at least 6 months, preferably within the year before you retire.
Okay, so we're really easing our way in as we get closer to that countdown, as you said. And Joel, you have a book on this topic to help people get prepared throughout the years in the countdown.
Yeah, we do. We've created a checklist, and it's a checklist that kind of goes along the lines of what we just talked about. 5 years before retirement, 3 years, within 1 year. You'll learn all the things that you need to make sure that you have done so that you walk into retirement with a lot of peace of mind. You want to have a confident retirement, not be fearful about the things that can happen.
And this checklist can help. You can get that today for free. Simply go to bettermoneyboston.com. Again, that's bettermoneyboston.com.